Hello. Today we are going to talk about graphs. There are different types of graph we are going to deal with in kinematics. Position time graph. First graph we are going to talk about is position time graph or displacement time graph. Second graph we are going to talk about is velocity time graph. And third graph we are going to talk about is acceleration time graph. Now, first of all we will go for displacement time graph. Before that, we'll just slightly go for the relationship. We know that V is equal to ds, or in this case dx by dt, and A is equal to dV by dt. This is the first thing we need to know. Second thing, consider a graph which is xt graph. In xt graph, I consider a small distance dx which require small time period. We consider small displacement dx which requires small time period dt. Then slope of this small particle is given by dx by dt. Now, if we check properly, this dx by dt is nothing but velocity. Means slope of the graph gives you the velocity in xt time graph. Moreover, the slope in here, I'll just expand it. So if I expand it, it will be look like this. So we know that this distance is dx and this distance is dt. Then if I say this angle is theta, then tan theta is equal to dx by dt. We get a very interesting relationship that in the xt graph, that means displacement time graph, V is equal to dx by dt, which is equal to tan theta. Now we are using this relationship, V is equal to tan theta. That means in the xt time graph, slope, that means tan theta gives you, look at it properly, tan theta gives you the velocity. This relationship we are going to use to study xt time graph. Now we'll go how many types of graphs are possible in the xt. It can be just a straight line. It can be the straight line like this. We'll say this type of graph as 1, this type of graph as 2. Straight line like this, 3, or a curve like this, 4, or maybe curve like this, 5. So we'll talk about them one by one. First of all, xt. Consider the graph is parallel to the x-axis. If the graph is parallel to the x-axis, whatever the relationship we got, which relationship we got, V is equal to tan theta. This theta is the angle made by the graph when it is measured with x-axis in the anti-clockwise direction. Carefully. When this theta, what is this theta? When the graph, when the angle is measured with the slope of the graph in the anti-clockwise direction with respect to x-axis. In this case, x-axis is t. We'll go for these graph one by one. We know the relationship. V is equal to tan theta. This is x, displacement, this is time, and this is the graph. If the graph is like this, if the graph is like this, then we need to measure the theta. What is meant by theta? Theta, check. Theta is the angle made by the slope of the graph with x-axis in the anti-clockwise direction. So, this graph, slope of this graph is also parallel to the x-axis. So, angle made by the slope of this graph with respect to x-axis is 0. So, tan 0 is equal to 0. So, velocity becomes 0. Velocity 0 means the object is at rest. So, this is the graph for the rest object. You can check over here. For all time instances, its position is same, not changing. Its position is continuously same, not changing. If the position is continuously same, not changing, then we call that object as rest. We'll go for some other graphs. Consider this graph. In this type of graphs, if I want to find the slope at this point, this will be along this line. The slope at this point is along this line. The slope at this point is along this line. So, slope of whole line is this theta. So, tan theta is constant for each and every time instance, for each and every point on this graph, for each and every time instance, slope is constant. Slope is constant. That means theta is constant. If theta is constant, tan theta is constant. If tan theta is constant, v is constant. That means this is a graph where the velocity is constant. We call it as uniform motion. We call it as uniform motion. What about this? What about this? In this graph, we need to measure the angle made with x-axis. So we cannot take this angle. Actually, this is the angle because in the anti-clockwise direction. So theta. So theta is obtuse angle. If theta is obtuse angle, tan theta becomes negative. Tan theta becomes negative. But again, this theta is continuously constant. If this theta is continuously constant, the object has tan theta is equal to constant, means constant velocity, but in the negative value. That means object is in the uniform motion but in the opposite direction. We'll go for some next graphs. We'll go for this graph. What about this graph? Now check, at this point I made a tangent and I found out the theta. Theta is this. For this point I found out the tangent, which is this, which is this. For this point I found out the tangent, and this is this. If you check properly, the value of theta is increasing continuously at each and every point on this graph. That means at each and every instance the value of theta is different, and as the time goes on, the value of theta goes on increasing. If the value of theta goes on increasing, tan theta goes on increasing. If tan theta goes on increasing, velocity goes on increasing. If velocity is increasing, that means the object performing this motion is under the influence of acceleration. What happens in this case? Another case. What happens in this case? In this case, if we check, if I trace it back, then I try to find the angle. So at this point, angle is like this. 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 If you check properly, the value of theta goes on decreasing. The value of theta goes on decreasing. Check it properly. The value of theta is decreasing. Value of theta decreasing, that means value of tan theta decreasing. Value of tan theta decreasing means value of v. Value of v is decreasing. Value of v is decreasing, that means the object's velocity is changing, that too it is decreasing, which means the value of theta decreasing means it is under the influence of deceleration or under the influence of retardation. You check these graphs. I'll just name them. In the first graph, the graph number 1 is for the rest. Graph number 2 is for uniform motion. With positive V. Graph number 3 is also uniform motion. But with negative velocity. Graph 4 is accelerated motion. But with positive A. And graph 4 is with negative acceleration, and again graph 5 is also accelerated motion, but with positive acceleration. So these are the maximum types of graph you can get in the case of x and t relationships. So check them out. It is very easy. Try to build other graphs in the relationship of velocity and time. We are going to get them, but still try for this. This is the basic funda. In the case of xt graph, v is equal to tan theta. Obviously in the case of vt graph, a is equal to tan theta. So try to do them. If you don't get it, in the next lecture we are going to discuss the v and t graph. Thank you.